Welcome back, everybody. In this video, we're going to have a look on XRP 2020 possible scenarios. We start with the most bearish one. The most bearish one is that we're going to continue to trade in this huge falling wedge, multi-year falling wedge since April 18, all the way till its apex, okay, till its low in the end of this year, around November 2020. If this scenario will play out, we're going to see XRP in the levels of back in the days when it was its resistance right here at March 17. Let me show you. It was in the top, it was 7 cents, and here in the lower range of this green box it was 5 cents. So this will be, in my eyes, the ultimate low of XRP. If we're gonna get there, this is the most bearish scenario. Now my plan basically is to trade by the top, by the low, okay, of course, by the low of this trend line of the wedge, and sell into resistance. Buy at support, sell it to resistance until we're going to break out of it. When we're going to break out of it, I most likely add on the breakout and just hodl it, because the breakout of this huge wedge of 2 years and above will be huge. This will be huge blow, in my opinion. Now you can see we had a similar structure, a similar wedge back in 2017 before we had this huge run up. We had this wedge, we came all the way down, then we broke out of it, trade some sideways and bounce. So this could be another scenario that will play out. We're going to break out of the huge wedge, trade on the sidelines, and then bounce up. Now another scenario you can see we're looking here on the weekly time frame, okay, people. This is a very big look, okay. We zoom out. Now you can see we having a huge uptick in volume, right here since 2020. This is huge uptick in volume, much more than back in the days in the top of 2017. So this could indicate a shift in the trend is now forming, and the next retest of this resistance could be our breakout. It could be. My plan is to sell a little bit here, half of my position right here, in order to buy back on the way down. But if it will break out, I will. Anyway, I'm going to sell, but I'm going to buy back on the retrace or on the breakout. This is my plan if a bullish scenario will play out. Now, another thing I wanted to show you is the RSI on the daily. Let's have a look on the daily, shall we? Now on the daily you can clearly see the interest, the rising interest since 2020. We're having lots of buy volume, lots of bullish volume right here, the green volume. This is very good to see. Now, I wanted to show you the RSI. Let's have a look on the RSI on the daily, if we can find some divergence. Have a look. We're having kind of bullish divergence here. You can see when price is making lower lows right here, all right? You can see we made a lower low right here. This was lower than that low. And on the RSI, we made a little bit higher low. Let me show you. We can see we made a higher low right here. You can see this low is higher than this low, okay? This is a bullish divergence. Okay, let's see how it's gonna play out. But the main thing we need to watch here when we're looking on Ripple XRP is the resistance. Okay, the falling resistance here, the green line. This is the place where we actually need to watch. If there will be a shift in the trend, we have to break this resistance. Now also on the daily you can see the rise in volume. Let's have a look on the EMAs. On the daily time frame, we're trading underneath the EMAs. So this is bearish, okay? We need to break the EMAs. Now moving forward to 2020, The most bearish scenario, we're going to break out towards the end of the year and we're going to make a huge move around. In my opinion, we're going to make a huge move in a week of around 4x. Maybe more, maybe less, we don't know, but it's going to be huge. Now, if we can break before that, my target of XRP is around this level, around 50 cents of the year 2020. And if we're going to go higher, I will keep you updated. Anyway, that's my thoughts on XRP. I'm looking on the macro scale. I'm looking to buy at support, trade as a sell at resistance. And once we're going to break that, I'm going to add and also flip some BTC to XRP, because when XRP is making a move, it's usually a huge move. And we're talking about here a formation of multi-year bearish trend here. So if we will have a shift, it will be massive, people. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. We're following here XRP, Tezos, ICX, VeChain, Bitcoin, and some more altcoin. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.